Well, we continue to roll along here in the States. It's been a busy week. Red Bull and Starbucks. Quite the combination. I might go into AFib before I get to Scioto Downs. Busy week. Got up this morning, said goodbye to Deborah and Joel. They went back home. Didn't really have a whole lot to do today. I was going to go with Wallop, but we had to wait for the vet. I think Jason was having some stuff done to him, so we had to wait. We had to wait to go with him. I couldn't go with him. I did train, what's his name? HL Baloo today. He trained better. He's on the cusp, but he trained better today. I was happier with him today. Took the hobbles off of him, so we'll see. He's, for my partners, I appreciate the patience with the horse. He hadn't raced in a long time. We're just trying to get him back. He shows flickers of being a decent horse, and then he'll regress and he'll come forward, and it's frustrating, but I'll let it play out for the time being. Went over to the Meadows. Had a great day at the Meadows. Stay Close was razor sharp. I told you guys, sometimes you just got to shake them up and move them around. Just in the qualifier where Renegade Gypsy obliterated them in 56 and looked good. I was happy with how the hell his qualifier was decent. And then today the mile from Stay Close was exceptionally good. That horse that he beat was dropping out of the open and came first over and just inhaled him coming out of the turn and drove away. 54 flat, 28 apiece on the end of it. That was Stay Close. I was a little disappointed with I Forbid You. She's a hanger, right? She's got a little white tiger in her, big girl. Moved her 3 deep. She should have paced to that horse. She wasn't going to catch her. She should have paced to her and been an easy second. Instead, a touch of the moonwalk halfway down the lane to get clipped for second. Last week she was cover, and then when it was absolutely obvious to everybody, including her, that she was an easy winner, at that point she switched gears and drove away. She's a bit of a hangosaurus, but still fits the class well. Just a little disappointed with her output and her effort today, but still third, raced pretty good. And then earlier on, another 54-mile Tailgate Buzz raced good today. Got away last, kind of weaved out around them down the lane and shot through and was closing in. The freshest legs of the wire in that race, I can assure you of that, was definitely Tailgate Buzz. Coming into a stake race next week, I think he is razor sharp. We got him right back to where he was, maybe even better than where he was before he had that foot injury in Philadelphia. So really happy. Tim's crew did a great job with Tailgate Buzz. He was exceptionally good today. Really happy with him. So happy with Buzz, happy with Stay Close, and I Forbid You, a beaten third. She should have been second and a better second. Instead, she was a very mediocre third, but still fits the class well. So we'll continue on with her. Now, talking about continuing on, I'm continuing on my way down to Scioto Downs. We got our 3 tonight, Venice Blue Chip, and then the 2 trotting fillies, Purple People Eater and Sedona Hill. Purple People Eater's coming in razor sharp, like what I've seen from her. Sedona was a little flat her last start. Let's see if she can pick it up tonight. And Venice Blue Chip, I'm looking for better efforts from her. Not bad. She's having a pretty good run. She just feels, and this is how I explained it to Jason, she just doesn't feel like she's putting out the best, like she's doing her best work. She doesn't feel like she is. So we'll see how she is tonight. Again, we'll just continue to chip away at her, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll have a culmination of a pretty good year for this pacing filly, because she is a pretty decent pacing filly. And that is tonight, man. We have a whole slew of them coming up tomorrow. Busy day for me at the Meadows. Very busy, too, but a busy day for Jason. 3rd and 14th, that kind of sucks. Tomorrow at Scioto with Irresistible Sun and Swinging Senorita. And then we are going to Saturday. I told Tim, I had to stay to drive Think of Galaxies. I wanted to drive that filly. So if I'm going to be in the region, so to speak, Tim had asked me to come over and go with a couple of his horses, and I was happy to. If he believes I can help, then I'll help if I can. So I stayed. I'm going to slip over to the Meadows, and I somehow ended up with 9 drives. So that's going to be a long day. That's going to spill over into Northfield Saturday night. Now, I am leaving, going home Sunday morning early. It's Ollie's birthday. His birthday party. Or sorry, it's not his birthday. It's his birthday party. We're all going to the paintball. I've never played paintball in my life. I don't know if I will. So I'll just end up shooting a bunch of kids. That's not cool. Kind of cool, but I do have to go back over to Northfield Sunday night. Monday, I have to get up in the morning. Now, it's a 5-hour drive from Northfield Park to Kentucky to Lexington. I'm going to get up at 7 o'clock. Probably grab one of these. Head down to the Red Mile. Race Militant, Pickpocket, and Lonely Lakewood. All 3 now hobbled. I like that. I like that rule. And then I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to drive back to Northfield the same night, because I told you I was committed to going with Wallop in the final Let series. So I'll go with Wallop. I'm going to wake up Tuesday and go back home. I don't think I'm going to go. Sweeney is a sweetheart to drive. He does nothing wrong and will get around any track. You race him around an apple tree, it really doesn't matter. So I think Sweeney is dialed in and looking good. Him and I'm Fancy Like. Anybody. You can't get along with those 2 horses, you shouldn't be driving. And we'll just race those 2 horses. I think they'll be the only 2, and the reason being, Prince Charmer should stay Wednesday, right? He should be in that series on Wednesday here. I think everything about it says it's the right move. Yes, it may cost him a chance to race in the Consolation, but you know what? There's no given money in this world, and if we're looking at the best place for him to make the most money, I think a good start is the final Let series. There's no cakewalk there. It's not like, oh, we just got to start him and they're going to write us a check. No. He's still got to go out and win. But I was happy with the way he did his work the other day. Very happy with the way he raced. I was impressed with the colt. His presence on the track, how he went about his work, I was impressed with him top to bottom. And I think he should race Wednesday at Northfield Park. And I think it'll be Tuesday. I did say to Jason, there is that voice in the back of my head, I'll be completely honest. Tomorrow with Irresistible Sun, if he just looks like he's beaten in the top division, we're probably going to move him away from the sire stakes. And if we do that, depending on the mile he goes and how he races, you may see him wind up in Urbana, which may change my dance card also. I don't know yet. There's a lot. Everything is fluid this time of year. There's many different ways to go, and you're not always going to be right, but standing still is never always the best thing either. It rarely is, in fact. You know, it worked out well with Stay Close. It appears to be working well with Renegade Gypsy, who, by the way, will be heading to Indiana tomorrow. We found him a ride. Jason Thompson's going to take him down, so thank you, Jason. He will join the Ron Burke barn at Adam Rucker in Indiana. And how the hell... I like the horse, right? I just like the horse. And I love tenacity. I like horses that look to overcome. And this horse has overcome a lot. And I can't wait to race him. I hope we have luck with him, because he's just... I know for my partners, it's been a long road. A little bit painful since he got operated on last year. We just can't seem to put everything together. He's close. He just feels like he's there. And it was a good start, a good qualifier from him yesterday. I can't wait to see him race next week. I think he's going to race on Wednesday, so I can't wait to see that. So still a ton going on. I do want to get home and see my family whenever I can, or have them come over here. Ollie's baseball kind of throws a little wrench into that, but he's playing right now. I see he was leadoff tonight, which was impressive. He drew a leadoff walk. So good luck to them playing tonight in Ontario. I'll be home for his birthday party. I will be home hopefully on Tuesday, and then whatever happens. I know that Ava is going to go to PEI and visit with her grandparents for a couple of weeks. Last year she went down to PEI. I can't believe it. She's old enough to fly on her own now. I can't believe that. Wow. So Ava's going to head to PEI and spend some time with friend Gail, and Addie and Mummy and and Ollie, hopefully we can have some fun over here on our own also. So with that, good luck to everybody with Sedona Hill, with Purple People Eater, and with Venice Blue Chip tonight. I'll probably give you a rundown, a recap later on as I'm driving home from Scioto to Northfield Park. But for now, I am going to say toodaloo. I am an hour, exactly an hour away from Scioto. Take care.